We hope this chapter is one of reconciliation and progress, not another chronicle of tears and bloodshed.
Hailed as a historic opportunity that cannot be wasted, Afghanistan's government meets the Taliban for the first time to negotiate an end to 19 years of war. But can they overcome persistent violence and contesting ideologies to offer any hope of peace? Welcome to the program. I am Hashim Ahalbarra in Doha, where a diplomatic effort to end decades of war in Afghanistan is underway. For the first time, the Afghan government and the Taliban have met in the same room. It's an achievement that follows dozens of rounds of talks, prisoner exchanges, and a ceasefire against US forces. Negotiators from the highest level will sit face to face in Doha to find a way to end nearly 20 years of conflict. Among the main challenges ahead are the establishment of a mutual and long-lasting ceasefire and the integration of the Taliban into the government of Afghanistan.
We want all the people of Afghanistan to be reunited under one roof again, after more than 42 years of upheavals, aggressions, jihad, and resistance. Although narratives might differ, we all know what happened to us throughout these years and where we stand today. We now need to grasp this unique opportunity to move towards a new future that we can define together.
We have acted accordingly to all the points outlined in the previous agreement, and we are requesting the other side to act accordingly to those things that have been agreed to, so we can have this process without any problems. We want Afghanistan to be an independent, developed country, and it should have a form of Islamic system where all its citizens see themselves reflected.
Our correspondent Osama bin Javid is at the talks.
For all of the relevant sides in the Afghan conflict, this was a historic moment, as many of their leaders put it. The Afghan side saying that we need to learn to agree to disagree. The US Secretary of State saying that the Afghans will not be left alone, and the Afghan Taliban saying that they are willing to negotiate and they are willing to learn and move forward from what is a new Afghanistan. So it is a momentous occasion which has brought all of these sides together for the first time without their foreign backers or interlocutors, where Afghans will be facing off with Afghans and resolving difficult issues such as the status of security forces versus Taliban fighters, the constitution in Afghanistan, figuring out whether it's going to be an emirate or a republic, are all issues which are going to be difficult, to say the least. But both sides are adamant that they are going to solve these differences. They are adamant that they are going to continue to talk and make sure that they realize that only talks and talking to each other and sitting on the negotiating table and compromise is the way forward, and there is no military solution. So this is the first day of these talks. If the road to achieve here was bumpy, the coming to an agreement is going to be even more difficult, and that is something that all sides agree. The Americans saying that yes, it is up to the Afghans to decide, but they are not going to leave them alone. If they want, they can come back and facilitate the negotiations as well. But Afghans, both here in the Qatari capital Doha and in Kabul, are hopeful, with a cautious hope that this could lead towards lasting peace in Afghanistan. For Inside Story, Osama bin Javid, Al Jazeera.
Hey, some more about who's leading these talks. Abdullah is in charge of the Afghan government's delegation. He's a former foreign minister and presidential candidate. Representing the Taliban is his deputy chief, Mullah Abdul Ghani Brada. He is also a Taliban co-founder. And special envoy Zalmay Khalilzad leads the US negotiators. Born in Afghanistan, he served as US ambassador under Presidents George W. Bush and Barack Obama.